Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the MET Trenta 3K Carbon MIPS road cycling helmet. While MET helmets do not have a big presence in the US market, their helmets have been worn by a long list of top cyclists in Europe and have achieved a pretty impressive record. The MET Trenta 3K is the brand's top road cycling helmet and has received numerous updates over the years, from MIPS to an integrated carbon fiber shell to improve the performance. As far as packaging, you can see a simple cardboard box with the MET graphics. We have a nice little sticker with the version we have and our color scheme. I'll go ahead and open this up. We'll go over the specs. Retail price on this is $399.99, so quite expensive. Pretty much the top tier helmet pricing. This one is the carbon version, so you have 3K exposed carbon on the exterior that complements the polycarbonate shell. You have the latest MIPS Air system for rotational protection and MIPS Airlight straps for lightweight and comfort. The helmet also has 19 different vents, so highly ventilated, including a NACA duct on top. And you also have their safety orbital fit system, which offers numerous adjustments on the cradle design to optimize the fit for every head shape. As far as what comes with it, obviously we have the helmet itself, some MIPS and MET branding here. Then you also have a bag here with the MET branded storage bag, which is always a nice feature. So especially with the higher end helmets, it's always nice to have a bag. So you can see a little mesh carrying bag. That's actually pretty nice. So a little bit of padding too, a little bit of foam on the exterior. That's a great way to store the bag. And the little instruction manual here that has some of the safety and warranty information. We have the size medium US version, which are typically a little bit heavier than the European version. And again, this is the 3K carbon. So weight-wise, it's about 284 grams, which is pretty lightweight given all the features. Visually, the MET Trenta 3K carbon has a classic Italian profile with aggressive design and inset vents. The design hasn't changed much over the years and retains the multi-piece shell, but they've increased some of the safety, and you have the 3K carbon version here, which adds the carbon fiber along the main hoop and reduces the weight of the helmet and improves the performance. MET currently offers this helmet in 6 different colors: blue iridescent, red iridescent, white metallic, vanilla ice cube, black, and then motion blur. What we have here is motion blur, and it's a really cool effect. So you can see it's also an iridescent effect that goes from light green in the direct light to purple at different angles. So the color changes as you look at it. So it's a very cool effect and gives you that motion blur effect as you don't have a solid color. And it's really nice to see. So you don't just get the standard white and black. You have tons of very cool options. You have basic branding on here as well. So MET stickers on the side, which feel like they could easily be removed. You have a kind of shiny metallic MET Trenta on the other sides, and then 3K carbon printed over the carbon fiber. You can see this is the carbon fiber version, and you have the exposed 3K carbon, and it complements the polycarbonate shell and has this matte finish with the exposed weave. So it looks really cool, and this helmet is very striking. You can see you have these exaggerated strakes that go from front to back. So they actually stick out a bit, and you have separate shell pieces over each with this iridescent color. So you can see how they extend front to back. Really makes it look like you're going very fast. And then it kind of comes together in this very compact rear with this nice reflective color sticker here for additional visibility. So a pretty attractive helmet that combines a road style, a road aero profile with a very sleek overall design. So you can see nice and rounded on the front, and then the sharp cutout on the rear. Along the bottom, you just have a matte black finish with a MIPS sticker, and you can see the rim is not fully finished, so you do have the exposed foam, and that's just to keep the weight down, but does look less premium than other helmets. And then a gray color for the rear vent. Some of the details here don't look that great though. If you look closely, you can kind of see the edges of the foam where it connects to different pieces of shell. That's because you have so many pieces here, it's kind of hard to hide. They've also added these little rubber pads here for eyewear, so you can put your sunglasses through here and they'll help them hold in place. But you do get some kind of rough edges between the shell, the foam, and the carbon fiber. As far as the inside, this is marketed as having the Safety Orbital Fit system, which offers a lot of adjustment for different head sizes. So you have a kind of standard cradle system with the 2 rear pads, a somewhat small dial here, so dual directions that'll pull it in, and you have the wraparound plastic cage. What's cool about this is you have tons of adjustment though. So there's actually 4 positions. So if you look here, you have a 4-position vertical design. So you just pull or push on this to adjust the height. So right now it's in the maximum position. If I grab this in the right angle and push down, so here you can see, if you grab it at the right location, you can pull this up and down, and that gives you, you can bring this either down or push it back up if you prefer it a little bit higher on your head. The other cool thing about this is you actually have 2 positions for the rear pad. So if you look closely, this actually has a couple positions. So you can adjust this from outer, middle, to inner. So you can really fine tune the fit on this, which is something I haven't seen with other helmets. And then of course you have the thin nylon side straps. These have side to side adjustment, so you can pull the splitter up or down to adjust the fit. And then standard plastic buckle. On the inside of the helmet, you have a MIPS Air liner. And you can see it's all strategically cut around the vents, and the vents go all the way through to funnel air. And this has the rotational design, so each of these locations where they attach have a little bit of flexibility, so this whole thing will rotate slightly if you have an accident and help absorb some of the force. Here you can see a 360 shot of the MET helmet paired with our Roca Matador and Ollie cycling kit. Really attractive helmet. You can see nice smooth corners and nice flush fit, so it doesn't look like a dome or mushroom on your head. And with this color scheme, you can see it looks really cool with the color shifting effect. So it's nice that MET has so many unique colors instead of just standard white black palette. So with this one, you can see as the sun hits it, you have a lot of curves, so very unique. You have great ventilation with this helmet as well. So with the front to rear vents, we found it great even on 85, 90 degree weather and long climbs. We never had any overheating and great flow of air through it. It's also very comfortable, so the size medium fit us well, just like a lot of medium helmets, with easy to adjust rear dial and plenty of room for sunglasses. And the side straps are also nice and thin, so very easy to adjust with no pressure point. So overall, really nice helmet. Obviously pay a little bit extra for this carbon version and the fancier finishes, but overall a nice helmet, and it's nice that they keep updating it with new upgrades like the MIPS and additional color options. Now let's compare the MET Trenta 3K with other helmets on the market. Here we have a couple other helmets from different brands. One of the latest helmets that we reviewed is the POC Cytal. So this is one of the safest road cycling helmets according to Virginia Tech ratings. And you can see definitely a different profile with POC. You can see you have much more of a blunt front end and then the flat rear. And this actually is part of the reason I think it's so safe. They've actually extended the front, so you get much deeper foam. And what's really cool about POC is with this color scheme, they actually match the foam white. So it's a pretty cool effect with the hydrogen white and then the white foam. It really stands out. But here you can really see the different styling. With POC, it's all about smooth curves and minimalist design, while the MET Trenta has a much more aggressive Italian design. So you can see sharp edges, creases along the side. With the POC, it's all smooth with minimal edges. So definitely a different design language. We also have the Limar Air Stratus, or Air Stratos. Again, very aggressive design. You can see the front air scoops that kind of look like a Lamborghini. That's similar to the NACA on top of the MET. And bright color schemes, so really cool options from them. But you can see not quite as high end. This one has the carbon fiber, but they both have the MIPS and the adjustable internal system, but this one doesn't have quite as much adjustment as the MET with the side-to-side adjustment. Finally, there are some other cool color schemes out there. Here we have the Sweep Protection Falconer Aero and the new Hyper Violet. So a really cool color scheme. You can see it's a lot smoother though, being an aero helmet. And with this one, you get the magnetic covers if you want more ventilation. But again, that doesn't have the Italian styling that MET does, or the really cool iridescent effect. It's just a flat gradient. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the MET Trenta 3K. What we like about it is you have eye-catching colors with iridescent finishes or color shifting like the one we have here, so they definitely stand out. You also have a great proven record, so a lot of top athletes from Tour de France have worn this helmet and won with it. It's also highly ventilated with the long front vents and very comfortable fit. As far as negatives, if you have top tier pricing, that's one big downside of these really high-end helmets. So even the Trenta without the carbon would give you a lot of these features with a little bit extra weight if you want something a little bit more affordable. Taking everything into account would give the helmet a 9 out of 10. Get a lot of unique colors at a premium price point. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.